Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. DTC P0034 refers to a fault in the turbocharger bypass control solenoid valve circuit, specifically indicating low voltage conditions. This diagnostic trouble code signals that the engine control module, ECM, also known as the powertrain control module, PCM, detects an abnormal relationship between the control signals to the solenoid valve and the actual valve position. The turbocharger bypass control solenoid valve plays a critical role in regulating the turbocharger boost pressure. It directs excess exhaust gases away from the turbocharger when the engine does not require it for maximum efficiency. This valve is typically located near the turbocharger assembly and interacts directly with the vehicle's boosting system. Identifying this error code is vital, as unresolved issues can lead to performance degradation, increased emissions, and potentially engine damage over time. The turbocharger bypass control solenoid valve is a critical component that manages the flow of exhaust gas through the turbocharger, thereby controlling boost levels and engine performance. When operating correctly, this solenoid valve ensures that the turbocharger can spool up and produce the necessary power when needed. However, if there is a fault detected, indicated by DTC P0034, the valve may fail to open or close as required. This abnormality results in a close signal while the PCM sends an open command, suggesting a communication error between the PCM and the solenoid. The solenoid is located directly on the turbocharger assembly, and any failure in this part can directly impact the vehicle's overall efficiency and performance. Thus, understanding the layout and function of the turbocharger system is vital for effective troubleshooting. Several issues could lead to the DTC P0034 being triggered. First, a faulty turbocharger bypass control solenoid valve may exist, potentially due to wear or internal failure. This could cause it to not respond to the signals sent by the PCM. Another possible cause may include damaged wiring or connectors associated with the solenoid valve, leading to a short or open circuit. Such damage can prevent correct voltage levels from reaching the solenoid, creating problems in operational integrity. Furthermore, issues within the PCM itself cannot be ruled out. If the PCM malfunctions, it may send incorrect signals or be unable to read the valve state, thus triggering DTC P0034. Each of these elements must be evaluated during the troubleshooting process. When encountering a P0034 code, drivers may experience a range of symptoms related to engine performance. One of the most noticeable is reduced power during acceleration, as the turbocharger fails to perform optimally. The vehicle may exhibit turbo lag, where a delay occurs before the turbocharger kicks in, affecting responsiveness. Additionally, the driver may notice a decline in fuel efficiency because the engine cannot operate at its intended performance levels, burning more fuel. Increased emissions can also be a consequence, as the inefficiency of the turbocharger may cause the engine to run richer, releasing more pollutants. Observing these symptoms can provide critical insights during the diagnostic process. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P0034 involves switching the vehicle's ignition to the on mode without starting the engine. Following this action, you'll utilize the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to perform a specific test referred to as the Turbocharger Bypass Control Solenoid Valve Test. This operation allows for a direct evaluation of the solenoid's behavior under commanded conditions. The HDS reads real-time data from the PCM, enabling you to verify if the control mechanisms are functioning correctly. A successful test will show a response from the solenoid, confirming its operational integrity. Should the test reveal no proper functioning, Further inspections are warranted to locate the root of the issue, guiding the technician in deciding what components require attention next. In the second troubleshooting step, the focus shifts to inspecting the turbocharger bypass control solenoid valve and testing its internal resistance. First, disconnect the valve's connector to ensure safety during inspection. With the ignition in the IG mode, measure the resistance across the internal terminals of the valve. At room temperature, a normal reading should be between 30 to 34 ohms. If the reading is outside this range, it indicates that the valve may be faulty. This step is crucial as an abnormal resistance level could prevent the solenoid from operating properly, leading to the low voltage condition that triggered DTC P0034. Any detected anomalies should prompt replacement of the solenoid to restore proper functionality. The third step involves inspecting the IG1 ABV circuit, which is essential for providing power to the turbocharger bypass control solenoid valve. Disconnect the 2P connector from the turbocharger bypass control solenoid. With the vehicle in the on mode, use a multimeter to check for battery voltage at the female terminals of the connector. Normal voltage readings should be approximately 12 volts. If you observe a significantly lower voltage or no voltage at all, this indicates an issue within the power supply circuit, which may be caused by damaged wiring or faulty connections. A thorough inspection of the wiring harness and associated connectors is necessary at this stage. Identifying and rectifying any breaks or shorts in the circuit is imperative to restore proper function and eliminate DTC P0034. The fourth troubleshooting step focuses on conducting a short-to-ground check of the ABV circuit. Before this process, ensure that the PCM connector is also disconnected to prevent unintended damage. After confirming disconnection, you can proceed to measure resistance across the female terminals of the turbocharger bypass control solenoid valve connector. A resistance reading of greater than 1 megohm indicates that there are no shorts to ground. Should the reading fall below this threshold, it suggests a serious issue within the wiring, such as a short circuit that requires immediate attention. Addressing this problem is vital to ensuring that the solenoid can receive the correct voltage signals from the PCM without interference that could cause DTC P0034 to recur. In the fifth step of troubleshooting DTC P0034, the focus is on inspecting the powertrain control module, or PCM, which serves as the central unit managing signals for various engine components, including the turbocharger bypass control solenoid valve. If all previous tests have resulted in normal conditions, no issues found with the solenoid or the associated wiring, it may indicate that the PCM itself is the source of the problem. A malfunctioning PCM may inadequately control or communicate with the solenoid. Tests may involve checking inputs and outputs using the HDS. Should the PCM be determined faulty through these assessments, replacing it becomes necessary as it is critical for optimal performance. Ensuring the PCM is functioning correctly can fully resolve the issues related to DTC P0034 and restore vehicle performance. Once the necessary repairs or component replacements have been made, the final step involves verifying the effectiveness of the repairs conducted for DTC P0034. Begin this process by accessing the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, and clearing all diagnostic trouble codes stored in the PCM. Following this action, it is imperative to take the vehicle for a test drive to evaluate if the initial symptoms and DTC P0034 reappear. During the test drive, pay attention to any performance issues or dashboard warning light activations. If the vehicle operates normally without any recurrence of DTC P0034, the repairs can be confirmed as effective. making sure the problem has been fully resolved is crucial before fully returning the vehicle to the customer, ensuring their satisfaction and vehicle reliability. Preventive maintenance plays a significant role in preventing the recurrence of DTC P0034. Regular inspections of the turbocharger bypass control solenoid valve and associated wiring can catch potential issues before they escalate into serious problems. Specifically, during routine maintenance, it's beneficial to examine the wiring for any signs of wear, fraying, or exposure to moisture that could compromise their integrity. Additionally, keeping an eye on the overall performance of the turbocharger system should be a priority. Regular checks can ensure that the component functions as expected, maintaining efficiency and performance. Educating vehicle owners about these maintenance checkups can foster long-term vehicle health and operational reliability. To conclude, DTC P0034 relates to a low-voltage condition in the turbocharger bypass control solenoid valve circuit, indicating critical issues that can affect engine performance. Understanding the causes of this DTC, such as a faulty solenoid, damaged wiring, or a malfunctioning PCM, is essential for effective repair and maintenance. Following the structured troubleshooting steps allows technicians to pinpoint the exact issue systematically. Additionally, conducting preventive maintenance will minimize the likelihood of future occurrences. The combination of awareness, diagnostic proficiency, and routine upkeep can lead to enhanced vehicle performance and durability, ensuring that drivers have a reliable and efficient Honda CR-V for years to come. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.